Minister, I love to see legislation like this coming before the House, legislation that is before us as a direct response to a problem we see in our country, in what is happening and how things are being done. The area of special education in our schools is a sensitive one. It is an area where we might be slow to act for fear of getting it wrong. But it is also an area that is so essential and so deeply personal to the parents, the children and the families whose lives are either blessed by access to an educational experience that is appropriate to their needs, needlessly burdened by the difficulties in achieving that for a member of their family who lacks it. Anyone who has taken the time to listen to parents whose child or children may have special educational needs knows how central it is to their lives that their school has the right supports for that child. It is night and day between a child who is surrounded by appropriate trained professionals who can use their expertise in teaching, nurturing and caring to allow a child to reach their fullest potential, and a child who, through no fault of their own, on account of their location or age or delivery of services, is deprived of this. That's why any child that can be taken to ensure that every child with special educational needs who requires a special class or special school placement gets one is a welcomed step indeed. Minister Foley informed the Lower House earlier this month that the National Council for Special Education had advised that just over 100 children remained without an appropriate special educational need placement for the coming school year. Each of those children has a name, and each of those children has a family, and they have been all massively let down. I hope that the shortening of the process to allow for schools to be directed to open additional classes contained in this bill will be an effective tool to which to tackle the problem. The risk, of course, is that directions can be met with bare minimums, delivering via tick-boxing mentality. This must be avoided at all cost, as it only results in driving the lack of care out of the official figures, not eliminating it in reality. Schools must be directed to open additional classes, must be provided with necessary resources, training staff. It is vitally important that all teacher training includes training for special needs education. From behavioural therapists to SNAs, rooms with equipment to outdoor play and nature areas. If we're going to ask a school to step up to the plate in this way, we've got to put our money where our mouth is. If you were to poll all of Ireland and ask them how should this government spend tax money, I guarantee you that education will be a podium for finish overall. Let's do right by our children and take every step to get every child the care, support and education they need. I'm happy to support this bill. Thank you.